I saw a bloke who legit on his face had, I reckon, 12 piercings. How does this man go through airport security? I reckon I could defeat this guy with just one magnet.
Sen.
Yeah.
Why did Adele cross the road?
Why?
To say hello from the other side. Boys, welcome back to the Critical Banter podcast. This is a podcast where we do stuff. I don't know the rest because unfortunately Miguel is not here. I think we take the best bits of late night shows
and package them
into a podcast in the auditory format.
Lovely.
And this week we've got two new segments, I believe, Sen.
That is correct.
We've got the game, which is Try Not to Laugh. It's a seminal classic, as we normally say. And we
if
also
you've listened to our podcast, that shouldn't be a challenge at all.
I assure you, Try Not to Laugh is not 1,000 minutes of our previous episodes. And then we have Are You a Boomer as well.
Beautiful.
But this week we're joined by Ro.
G'day.
And Senny.
Boys, when was the last time us three were here? Well, that's a great question. If you're a new listener and you've only joined us in the past year, you wouldn't know that for 6 months, it was just us three. And I'm talking about the second half of 2019 when Miguel again mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah.
So if you want, go back, episode 17.
Yeah, if you like the vibe of this dynamic, don't worry about listening to don't go from start to finish. Just go from 2019. I'm sure Shen will tell you the episode.
17, nice flow.
Nice flow.
That was a great episode, I have to say.
Is that the urinal story?
Urinal story, yeah. Where the guy
There's some bangers in here. There was Air Jesus was also in here. We had a lot of guests, actually. This is when the era when we're like, shit, we need probably guests. So we just brought on some of our friends on over the time. We had The Fart of War, Dynamic Threesome, How to Kill Your Husband. These are some brilliant episodes.
That was the name of that was the title.
We had some really sus titles, I have to say. But basically, yeah, from about October to Jan 2020, maybe even Feb, it was just us three. And it was just vibes. So if you do enjoy this more, I guess,
give us some feedback. We might have to take over Miguel's house.
But Miguel will be back soon. So boys, last night I went to a concert for the first time, I reckon, since 2019. And I was a bit worried. Well, firstly, it was for Glass Animals, and I've said many times that I am a massive fan of theirs, and great concert, I have to say. But it was in a mosh, and the COVID cases have been rising. And so, boys, I did something which I thought I would never do. I wore a mask in the mosh. But I will say, I reckon about 10% of the people were doing it. So I wasn't the only one. There was a good smattering of people
you're
in there.
in the vast minority.
I know.
Hold on. You shouldn't be ashamed to wear a mask.
But I felt ashamed, Kushagra. People were staring at me.
You should feel ashamed to wear a mask.
I felt
a mask
ashamed.
in a mosh.
Should you?
Yes,
in this era? I don't think so.
Mate, even like it's just sacred. There's sacred places where you don't wear a mask, all right? In the temple. In a mosh.
One of our good friends got COVID recently, and I was just talking to him about it, and I was saying, oh, I'm going to a concert. He's like, yeah, you should probably wear a mask. And you know what? Doctor's advice, I'm going to wear a mask. But it was, I have to say, like, I kept getting weird looks from people, but
that's fine though, right? Getting those weird looks. Who cares? You're a safe man. They will be getting COVID. You will not.
Touch wood. Hopefully not.
That's right. You go round 2, Sen.
I could not do a round 2.
How did you find round 1?
Round 1, the first couple of days were bad.
Rough.
Yeah, because I didn't have the booster at that point yet because it wasn't available to me. The bastards, thank you, the Australian government. So I had to suffer through the first few days of bad fever, sore throats. My back was sore as well, weirdly. I don't know if that was a symptom or that's just maybe me problem. Yeah. How about you? How did you find it?
It was pretty breezy. Like, not gonna lie. That's because I was boosted. Nice. I was absolutely boosted. So it actually wasn't too bad.
I've never gotten it, fellas. So I hope
you don't.
I've just come to the conclusion I'm superior human being.
Different.
You're better than us.
That's what I thought as well.
But I had a few more observations from the concert last night. Firstly, I saw a bloke who legit on his face had, I reckon, 12 piercings. How does this man go through airport security? I reckon I could defeat this guy with just one magnet. I could KO him.
It rips his face off completely.
I swear, he had 3 on his forehead.
Yeah. What do you mean on his forehead?
He had legit just like here.
All I can think of is like just staples.
It was like staples. I'm not kidding you. Then he had 1 on each eyebrow.
That's fine. Classic.
He had a nose one.
Nice. Also classic.
He had 2 on his lips.
Classic.
And then he had ones in his cheeks.
Have you seen? There's a new trend of like people like bedazzling their tooth. So they're like similar to the guy's forehead. They just get gems in there.
Yeah,
You can put like a gem in your tooth.
Who was a rapper who did it? Wasn't it? Oh no, some
No.
rapper had a diamond in their forehead.
yeah,
Who was that?
It's like Lil Uzi Vert. Someone like
anyway,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen that where they put gems on the, again, makes no sense.
Are we going back to the pirate era? The golden age of piracy?
Could be. That was in like early 2000s when you get the ads.
Yeah. So with the forehead, that has got to hurt because this is like, it's pretty much just like bone, right?
Yeah,
Like
you're just drilling into the skull.
Yeah.
Lobotomy.
Well, obviously, I don't think it goes that deep into the bone, but it's like
Yeah.
skin level. But still, it was like some sort of cult thing. I don't know. It was
Did
bizarre.
it look good though? Did you, like, it kind of look good though.
No, it didn't. Dude, it was too much.
too much. I think like a nose piercing, an eyebrow piercing.
I'm
maybe.
okay with piercings.
Yeah.
But like, don't have all of them as one. He
Yeah.
looked like a menu of like what you can get.
Did you have any on the ears?
Yeah, he had the ear. But again, ear ones are fine. Like, I've seen so many ear ones. I got no problem with that. But yeah, it was.
They're fine. They're fine. But like, there is such thing
There's like
as
a limit.
overkill.
Exactly.
Too many piercings.
Yeah.
How many is too many?
I'm happy with 2. I think 2 is a really good amount for me
Nah, you
personally.
can go more than 2.
You can.
Are you talking about on your face or on your ears?
Your overall head, including your ears.
Mate, that's one on each
That's
ear.
one
What
on
are you
each ear,
talking
yeah.
I
about?
don't think 1 on each ear looks good to me. I
What?
think 1 on 1 ear.
Yeah.
And then potentially.
Wait, hang on. Are you talking about guys or for girls?
I'm talking about guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care. Your gender, I think like 6, 7 at most.
Don't make me look like the bad guy. I don't care.
two is like low.
2 is low. That's
Objectively
what
low.
we're trying to say, I think.
I think I just objectively, like not
Just don't
objectively,
like
I just
piercings.
personally just don't like
Fair.
piercings that much.
If we had to get you a piercing, where would you go?
Where would I go? Like shops?
No, as in where would it go on your face?
okay,
Not go down to like Sen's piercing or let's go off your tree or whatever.
In my garage.
I think I'd get it on my, I think in my ear.
Left
I
one,
think
right
so,
one.
yeah. Left one. On the non-dominant. I always think right is my dominant, even my ear.
Yeah.
I feel like the right is dominant.
Here, better supersonic on this ear.
So I think 1 on the left ear, that's fine for me. And likewise, if we're talking about like accessories, facial accessories, tattoos, right? I think I'd have 1 neck tattoo, a small neck tattoo.
This
How is
bizarre.
that? Yeah, what?
Would you have a tattoo on your face or your neck?
Neither.
Neither.
You don't rate
As in,
it-
like, if I had to, right? Gun to my head.
Yeah, if you had to.
Right? I would get a tattoo, like, if it had to be on my neck or face, like, behind the ear.
Yeah.
Like, there's ones with, like, I don't know, people have, like, I don't know, names
quite
or
minor
something.
though. It's just like right here around there.
Yeah. Look, that looks kind of sick.
Yeah.
But the first time I was introduced to like ear piercings, right, when I was like 12, I was at this cricket trial, and this kid came 1 week, no ear piercing. Second week, he had an ear piercing. I was like, oh, like how did you do it? He's obviously 12. He can't go to like a parlor and
Yeah.
like smack his ears out. And he's like, he put 2 ice blocks in between his lobes, and then just shoved a knife, like a needle
What
through
the
it.
fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, because I would like completely double.
Yeah,
pain,
like so
right?
basically, yeah, just numbs it, and then you just shove a needle through it, and then he
That has
does
to
this
be a
thing.
heated needle, right?
Mate, this
Or
kid's
else how does
12.
it go through the ice?
Also, like,
so he's like
no.
chiseling through the ice.
No,
thing.
no. So you put it there to numb it, and then you take it off,
Oh, sorry, gotcha.
and then you just
I thought he kept it and he just like, yeah.
Is it piercing is not something that's going to melt.
No, but that's the thing. I've seen that before where they heat the needle and then
You
they.
should be heating it though because of infections and whatnot.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
why
you're meant
you
to
heat
do.
it.
Keep it on.
So that's why I thought it was. That's why you got. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
no. So then right. So I was like, oh, it looks nice, looks sick, right? Didn't actually look sick. I thought it was actually quite lame. But anyways, he then did like a stretching. So like he would put like smaller and smaller piercings to basically make his like earlobes. Basically, you can put a pen through it. Have you seen those? The stretching piercings.
Oh yeah, those are
I
disgusting.
haven't. No.
There's like a massive trend back in the day, like when you were in primary
I've
school.
only seen them with like, haven't you seen like those African tribes where like the women
Yeah,
have really
yeah,
long
long
earlobes?
ears,
Are you
yeah.
talking about that kind of thing?
Yeah, but
Or-
not that big.
But not that big, right?
Like for
Yeah,
example,
yeah,
he would
yeah.
like do this little prank where he'd just like have his pen through his ear, except he was like heavily infected. And the thing is, it doesn't go back. It doesn't go back to normal.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So like, once you
man.
stretch it out, like that's it.
That's
You've
my
ruined your
worry,
life.
dude. With all these piercings and whatnot, if an infection goes there,
Well, obviously you're meant to do it like at a professional
yeah.
where they know what they're doing and they use a sterilized thing, so it's all good. There's no danger of infection.
you're not meant to be a 12-year-old with 2 ice
Exactly.
blocks.
Well, the problem also is like professionals. The reason why they're professionals is they can hit the needle in the center of your lobe.
Exactly.
This guy's got a piercing that's off center,
my
essentially. Idiot.
I got one final thing from the concert. So it's all said and done. They performed and then they went off. But the thing is, they hadn't performed their biggest song, and they walked off. And
Yeah.
and my thing is, I hate that bands still do that, or artists still do that when they go off and they want you coming back to come back so they can do their encore and do their biggest song. Like, I thought, come on, we've moved past this. Are we still doing this? But I realized, and this might be just because I was one of the older people there, like all the people around us were, oh my God, are they done? But they haven't performed Heat Waves yet. Oh my God, are they going to come back? I'm just staring daggers at them. Like, you guys like 10 or something? Have you never been to a concert before?
But like, I think artists don't play their biggest song because it's like, they don't want to be known for that one song.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
No, but this one they definitely did that as a purpose to come back to do an encore.
Did they- oh,
that
they
was
did
their
an
last
encore?
song that they did. Yeah,
Right, okay.
Like to build hype for it.
right.
And it's like it's a tactic that a lot of artists use where they go off, oh, that's it, I'm done, and then they come back for an encore. But like, guys, come on, are we still doing this? But yeah, I think again might have just been because everyone else there was literally 18.
I unpopular opinion here. I don't love concerts live.
What? That is very. You know what? I commend you for that unpopular opinion because that is a truly unpopular.
Because like,
opinion.
okay, because glass animals, they're very like vibey, right? So when you're in the mosh, what are you doing? Are you just like, are your hands going back and forth? Like,
Yeah,
you
you're-
dancing? What's the vibe?
There's good energy. So like their main singer was fucking like, he brings the energy. He jumps around, he dances, he like interacts with the crowd, and everyone is like going hype as well because it's not like one of those like rappers where it's a mosh pit where everyone's literally trying to knock each other out.
That's the only thing I like. That's
See,
the only
that's
thing
not
I
a vibe
like.
for me. This was a lot more wholesome,
Right.
but it was a lot of fun.
Like
at
for
the
example,
same
you go to Ed
time.
Sheeran concert. What are you doing, dude? It's like a
I agree.
glorified karaoke session.
I agree with that.
First of all, you're not going to an Ed Sheeran concert. That guy
Sen-
doesn't
mate,
deserve
the
it.
Sen
I'm going.
Manu,
Are you actually
yeah.
going? Oh.
But this time we're sitting. And you know what? I think that's the good choice for Ed Sheeran. You sit and you enjoy Ed Sheeran's sing-songy, you know.
I think if you're sitting at a pop artist's concert, you fundamentally as a pop artist have got something wrong if
Why?
you're doing that. Why are you sitting at a pop artist concert? Like the whole idea is the vibe, the energy. So if you're sitting, then you're not a pop artist.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
You
only
know what,
energy
Kush?
that
I think the 100,000 people who will be watching him at
Yeah,
the
I'll-
stadium
Bank Arena.
will be disagreeing with you, but
Like,
I get your point. I get what you're saying.
but if you're at a concert,
Yeah.
like the only concert I can enjoy is if I'm like fighting for life.
Having vibing.
Because like I'm not the biggest guy, and so like there are guys towering over you, jumping. Like poor women are getting crushed. Like I'm going around like a washing machine, and then you're having a bit of fun. But you're at the glass animals. You're at whatever. You're just like hands are up. You know your flashlights going back and forth.
See, if you did that last night, you legit would have been ejected. Because if I described the crowd, I would say they were white and well off.
Yeah.
Majority were female as well, and probably under the age of 21. So if you were there trying to, do a washing machine and
Yeah.
take people out, you would have been marched out of there so quickly.
My favorite thing is like when everyone just like forms a wall. And then like the beat drops or whatever, and they just run
And
into
you
each
run
other.
in.
You just
Have you
go
seen
for
that?
broke. It's
I
actually
have seen
crazy.
that, yeah.
It's literally chimpanzee behavior. Like it's just blokes running into each other. Like it looks sick.
Bashing it.
Like it looks sick. Don't get me wrong, but I would not want to be.
Nah, neither.
It's not my kind of thing.
No, because you just like there's something.
You're
about
holding
it.
on for dear life.
No, it's like the powerlessness. You just go with the crowd. Dude. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Because like you have no option of where you are standing. Like you have no control
Yeah, you get moved.
over
Perhaps
anything.
that's it. A bit of psychology, a bit of therapy. Maybe it's your lack of control in your life, but you feel a sense of control when you're in the mosh
No,
room.
I feel no control. That's the whole point. I'm literally getting thrown around like it's like in the ocean. Like this wave of people are just taking you.
I think we should bring a therapy
incredible.
session where we try to dissect people's, their
That
ideology.
could open a lot of can of worms.
But like,
for
I
us.
don't think, but like again, concert, like, I don't know if I describe rap things as concerts. Like it's just more,
hood gatherings.
yeah.
Righty, fellas, new game today. We're playing the Try Not to Laugh challenge. We are sitting here in the other part of our studio, the nice part. We're sitting face to face if you're seeing us on YouTube. And it's very simple. We're going to be reading out jokes. These are not our jokes. We have just found these off the internet and from various other people. And these are just corny ass, really just dad joke kind of humor. And simple. If you laugh, you lose. So if you laugh, you'll get slapped by one of the tiles that sits on the walls behind us. But if I'm telling a joke and I laugh at my own joke, then I'll get slapped. And whoever laughs gets slapped and they'll move out as well and the other person will come in. So Kush is sitting there
Waiting for his opportunity.
reading his jokes,
to strike.
preparing himself. So that's pretty simple. Kush, sorry, Ro, do you want to get us started?
Yeah, I'll go first. Sen, what does one French guy say to another French guy?
I don't know, Ro. What does he say?
My name is also Guy.
Okay. Nice. I told my physical therapist that I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places.
That was close. You know what's really odd? Numbers that aren't divisible by 2.
It's good.
Didn't get you?
Didn't get me.
Yep.
I used to be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean.
Quite accurate. It's very correct. What do an elephant and grape have in common?
What do they have in common?
One of them is purple.
Got a PS5 for my little brother. Best trade deal I've ever done.
Just breathe in and out, baby. Just breathe in and out. Sen, what did the cowboy say at his second rodeo?
What did he say?
This ain't my first rodeo. Got him. Absolutely slapped,
You
son.
missed. You want to do that again?
Did I miss?
Yeah, you missed. Oh, I hope that got picked up on the mic. All right, Kush, you're in.
Kush has joined us in the chair. Kush, would you like to state your first joke?
Yep, we'll do. Ro, why did the scarecrow win the Nobel Prize?
You tell me.
He was outstanding in his field.
Sen's laughing in the background. All right. That's almost got me.
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
A quiet horse.
A quiet horse. Who?
Hey.
What's green and has wheels?
What?
Grass. I lied about the wheels.
Say what you want about deaf people. Here it comes, Ro.
Oh, my-
Bang! We got him, boys.
Bloody hell.
We got him.
All right, Sen, come in, please. You can't say things like that about deaf people, man.
All right, Senny is now entering
Hello, hello.
the arena. Sen, you start us off.
What's the difference between in-laws and outlaws?
What?
Outlaws are wanted.
That's good.
That's me laughing just quietly.
That's a good joke. Sen, how do you build suspense?
How? Don't look at me, Kush. I bought my friend an elephant for his room. He said thanks. I said don't mention it.
It's another good one. You're coming up with some good ones. What do you get when you rub 2 oranges together?
I don't know, Kush, what do you get?
Pulp friction.
I used to play piano by ear. Now I use my hands.
It's a good one.
That's what I thought as well.
Sen,
Yeah.
why did Adele cross the road?
Why?
To say hello from the other side.
That almost got me. That almost got me, but
All right.
unfortunately, Kush.
There you go.
Get slapped, son.
There you go. All right, Kush leaves the arena and in walks Rohit.
A Mormon was sitting next to an Irishman on a flight from London to the US. After the plane was airborne, drink orders were taken. An Irishman asked for a whiskey, which was promptly placed before him. The flight attendant then asked the Mormon if he would like a drink. He replied in disgust, "I'd rather be savagely raped by a dozen whores than let liquor taste my lips." The Irishman then handed back his drink and said, "Me too, I didn't know we had a choice."
Verbose, that one. Verbose.
It was a great punchline, but I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather did. Not screaming in terror like the passengers in this car. I think we both laughed there.
How does that work, Kush?
No, Sen laugh first.
Sen
Laughing
laugh
at your
first.
own joke is more blasphemous.
Yeah, all right. Ouch. All right, you're back in, Kush. Damn it.
That was a good one, though.
That was an excellent one. I named my 2 dogs Rolex and Timex. They're now my watchdogs.
It's punny. It's not good enough. I'll never forget my granddad's last words to me before he died. Are you still holding the ladder?
There's Sen laughing in the background, not me.
Sen
Just want to
losing
assure
it.
you. Bro, I know you stole my antidepressants. I hope you're happy now.
What did little Timmy want for Christmas?
What?
Parents.
Good, little Timmy, good. What was Forrest Gump's email password?
You tell me.
1 Forrest 1.
Yeah, you are, bro. You know.
He's gone. He's gone. All right, here comes the slap.
Excellent.
Here it comes.
Hey!
In we get, said. In we get.
That was a good joke, I have to say.
Thank you.
Have you heard about the new restaurant on the moon?
No,
Nice food, no atmosphere.
makes sense because there's no one there on the moon.
That's not the joke, I don't think, Kush.
No, I know. I get it was scientific, but also the Middle Ages were called the Dark Ages because there were too many nights.
What did the Australian guy reply when a tourist asked if he could see kangaroos on the roads?
What did he say?
Well, it depends on your eyesight, mate.
How do trees get across the internet?
I don't know, Kush, how do they?
They log on.
Nice. My friend asked me to help him round up his 37 sheep. I said 40.
That's row there. Just want to confirm.
That's right.
I like that one a lot, just quietly.
What do you call it when Batman skips church?
I don't know. What do you call it?
Christian Bale.
Just breathe in and out, baby.
My wife told me I had to stop acting like a flamingo. So I had to put my foot down.
Good, that one. Good. How did Reese eat her ice cream?
How did she?
With a spoon. Sorry. I'm done.
Kush has only been out
No.
by laughing at his own jokes. All
Oh, and I'm done.
There
Here we go, Ro.
right,
All right, Ro. You
Final
start us
round.
off.
Sen,
Yep.
why is 6 afraid of 7?
I think I know, but why, Ro?
It's because 7's a registered sex offender.
I think I heard about that one.
Not what you were expecting.
No. My wife told me I need to quit playing Wonderwall. I said maybe. No, nothing. All right.
That literally does nothing for me. You've actually just embarrassed yourself. I stand corrected, said the man in orthopedic shoes.
A thinker. That's a real thinker.
That's a good one.
My friend says to me, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't."
Very good. Why was the boy crying?
Why?
Because he had a frog stapled to his face.
Doesn't make sense, that one, does it?
It's supposed to go for shock value, I believe.
I see. A blind man walks into a bar and a table and a chair.
That is good.
That's a good one. Hit him. Finish it off,
That's to
Sam.
finish us off.
Oh, mate. This guy's gone for a
And I've knocked his glasses off. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this segment as Ro looks for his glasses.
Hey, you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Got bush, TM? You definitely do. If you haven't tried the best products from our sponsor today, as always, Manscaped, boys. Manscaped.
I love hearing that word, by the way. Just manscape.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
Makes me
Someone
feel
said that.
safe.
Ooh, tingles.
And the promise, it's actually quite a good line here they've used. It's a fact that you'll have the best kept nutsack on the Call de Sack.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
Now, I moved in. So I was talking to my housemate. So I've left my Manscaped trimmer right on the shower caddy. It's got to be there for easy use.
Yep.
And he tells me, he's like, I really hate shaving my pubes. And I was like, why is that? And he told me it's because it takes him 2 hours to shave his pubes.
Bruh, 2 hours. You
And
need to fade.
And I'm thinking, are you having a conversation with yourself? Like, what do you want? Two on the top, blah, blah, blah. He's told me that because he uses his, dad's old razor.
Oh.
He's telling me that he has to be extremely careful because otherwise he doesn't want to chop off the crown jewels. Yeah. And I decided to do a test this week. I chucked the timer on.
Yep.
I gave gave the crown jewels a bit of a whip. You know how long it took me?
Can I guess?
Guess.
8 minutes.
Close. Very close.
How much?
9.5 minutes it took.
Wow.
That's easy.
Mate, so quick. So quick. And the thing is, the best thing about it is he's telling me he's living in fear. I'm living in absolute pride.
Comfort.
Fearless.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Because I'm literally getting this device, which is the Lawnmower 3.0, 3,000 RPMs, skin safe technology, whatever they call it. And I am absolutely just bang, gone one. And the reason why it takes so long, the vast majority of it goes in the first 2 minutes. But then you want to actually there's I'm a pretty hairy guy, so it takes a little bit longer to get.
You got to dot the I's, cross the T's. Just make sure, a bit of due diligence just to make sure you picked up everything.
Absolutely. If I wanted to get 80% of the thing off, it literally would take me 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bang, 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 bang.
It's that.
You got to finish it off.
Well, you got to
nicely.
make it look nice.
Yeah, exactly right.
Bit of respect.
And so I told him, I was like, buddy, I was so tempted to be like, do you want to try mine?
Just, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go down there, give him the spotlight as well?
And our house does get dark. So that flashlight that I told everyone that it wouldn't come in handy actually would come in handy. But I've offered him, right? Because I have another one. I'm like, do you want to try it out?
Yeah.
And he's like, if I try it out and I like it, where can I buy it? And I was like, mate, don't worry. It's so easy. A couple of letters, manscaped.com. Right, and you don't even have to go /AUCS, whatever.
It's
it
a
automatically
global
populates.
website.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
You hop on the cart, TCB 20% off.
What's the code again?
TCB, you get 20% off and free shipping.
Wow.
Right? Don't be like my friend. Because
Don't be an idiot.
he's living in the Stone Age at the moment. He's got no idea what, the level that his nuts could look like is yet to be reached. The potential is not there yet.
He's doing himself a disservice, really.
It's time to live in the imperial age with Manscaped.
I don't know what age he wants to live in, but he needs to come forward. TCB 20% off. He says he's going to get one. I'm going to see it. I'm going to do a before and after shot. Get the pics.
Beautiful.
See what it's like.
Share it with us.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll share it with the listeners as well because Dad said it changes your life. You don't have to spend so long in the shower. You got a date to impress. You got yourself to impress. It's just keep it hygienic.
So to cap it off, use code TCB.
20% off. Free shipping. Manscaped.com. TCB.
Beautiful.
All right, boys, new segment. Am I a boomer? Or are we boomers? Boys, this is on the back of us talking, I think, was it last week or maybe a few weeks ago? We talked about that TikTok drama featuring those brown kids from Western Sydney. And whatever, I was indulging in some, prepubescent drama, which, to be honest, says a lot about me more than anything. But one thing that really just hit me was I was looking, and the main guy involved, let me just recap. The guy's name was Ruben, right? His username was Ruben08. 2008. Meaning he's either 13 or 14 as of this day of recording.
Yep.
My email address, 1997.
97.
97.
He's 11 years younger. And here I was fixated on his life. And the thing is, right, so he's 11 or 12 or 13 or however old he is. That means he's only ever known Jared Hayne as a rapist, right? He's only there are seminal moments in our life which he would never even know.
No, he doesn't know the Hayne train. He doesn't know the Hayne plane.
And that it genuinely just shook me for a bit. And we talked about this the other night with some of our other friends, and they have younger cousins or whatever. And so first things first, none of them use Facebook anymore. They don't use Messenger, which was the big one. So I don't use Facebook much often, but I use Messenger every day, right? Yeah, they don't use Messenger. So apparently what they do is their main messaging tool is Instagram.
Yeah.
So all their messaging, all their group chats are now on Instagram. Apparently, and one of our friends, he said that his friend is dating a girl who's 18 or whatever. And and they've only ever spoken on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah, I'm pivoting towards Instagram as well now.
Really?
Like, a lot of people are using Instagram as their only message of communication. Also, just real quickly, I love how your way to segregate like time differences to know if someone's a rapist.
Jared Hayne, the ex-NRL player, now rapist.
Actually, he's been released now, so I think it's maybe alleged at this point.
I don't know. But like, speaking of like messaging tools, right? Actually, it was funny. Sen, your cousin, we were messaging about the 14-year-old kids drama.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I was 14, we used Viber.
Yeah, exactly.
As like our main, and you know, some of you may not even heard of this.
It probably doesn't
platform.
exist anymore, to be honest.
So I was like, oh, I wonder, because I remember when I was 14, I also was asking for tasteful bikini pics. And so respectfully. And so I was wondering like if I could dig that up. So I went out to the App Store. I've downloaded Viber.
Oh, so it exists still?
Viber still exists. It lives, but like all the data, I think that maybe they got bought out. All the data has disappeared. So I couldn't find my my conversations from when I was 14. Then I went on Facebook Messenger to have a look at the chats I had. But I remember at schoolies, I remember people wanting to read those conversations.
Yeah.
And so I deleted the chat I had with that girl.
Oh.
And so it was gone.
Yeah.
But in saying that, my brother, he's 18. He like, for example, I was trying to message him to ask for his laptop password this morning.
Yeah.
Active on Facebook, Messenger, 72 hours ago.
Really?
So it's just Instagram seems to be the way.
Yeah.
But like,
no, go on, right?
I was just gonna say, I don't see the benefit in Instagram. Like, I guess like Messenger just feels like a better platform to send messages through. I don't know how to describe
That's
it.
what I was gonna say. I hate Instagram messaging. It just, something about it just seems off to me.
Yeah, it does lack all the, I think, like Facebook definitely has better use of emojis, I think, overall, like the UI,
better.
the whole like sending out like GIFs and whatnot, much better. But like, I get why Instagram is better because overall as a tool, right?
Yeah,
We're out of touch, but now it's all about the likes, dude. You know, you got to see where everyone's up to. And Instagram gives you that real-time update. Facebook is like, you're not going to scroll through a whole feed of like, you know, whatever pages you like and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, Instagram, you just pop on and see what your friends are doing, even storing. Like, it's that big.
It is.
That's huge.
I think that's what someone said. They just like it's all in one place. You can scroll through your Insta and then just quickly swipe right, and then you can be messaging someone like straight away.
Snapchat's also big, just quietly.
So I was going to bring that up as well. Snapchat's back. So remember, okay, so we looked. So I downloaded Snapchat in 2013. I think you would have done it as well back in 2013. Because you want to quickly check?
2013, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we all downloaded in 2013. I remember it was huge when it first came out, right? And then, like, originally, you know, we're gonna sound old here, but like when it first came out, like you could only do it for 10 seconds. That's it. You couldn't do it to unlimited. It was 10 seconds, and the timer was in the right hand corner.
No stories.
No stories. You could see people's
No
best
filters.
friends.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
So yes, kids, there was an era where you could see everyone's best friends. It was all nice and public. You could see their top 3 best friends, and you could see their snap
And
score
it was
as
volatile.
well.
It changed
Yeah.
real-time volatility there.
We've
That
had
was the
some.
bane of my existence.
It was like
man.
the stock market of social media. That's what it was.
It led to some drama, I have to say, and a lot of panic sending off snaps to remove
Mate,
said person from there.
Literally, I remember when this girl that I told the boys I wasn't talking to appeared on my Snapchat best friends, and immediately I was like, I sent like maybe like 150 snaps to like this other guy, just so she could disappear. Bury the
And I'm pretty
evidence.
sure the other guy you sent it to also had a similar thing.
Yeah.
And he sent me literally 500 in one night to remove her from her top 3 best friends.
Oh, my
But out here ruining friendships, Snapchat. They got rid of that feature.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I still got them. I think in high school, I think it was still there towards the end.
No, and there was also this other toxic feature on Instagram where you could see like what people liked. Like you could go to this liked section,
Yes.
and you could see Sen liking these like scantily clad bikini models.
I was so happy they got rid of that.
That was a dirty dog feature.
I don't know why why did they think that was a good idea?
I have no idea.
Hasn't Spotify also removed that you can't see now what your friends
what?
are listening to? I'm pretty sure they removed
an
that.
Apple
Yeah,
Music,
get
man.
rid of this invasion of privacy, man. Like, what do I do
It is
with
your
my
tool.
apps?
It's your use, right?
Yeah, I'll do it
You
myself.
know what was the best thing? And going back to Facebook here, when you could see if someone became friends with another person on Facebook and you could comment on the friendship,
Yeah, that's a
that is
classic of the
comedy
genre.
gold.
Or even like the old one where it was like you see them going to an event and you just
Yeah,
you're like, yeah, I'll see you there, boss.
But the best, like, if one of your mates like becomes friends with a girl, and you just there was always the usual suspects who would comment.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the girl you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Is this the girl's pics who you were showing me the other day? Just absolute menace behavior. See these kids these days, they won't know that.
Right. Or it's all nicely segregated. You don't know what your friends are doing.
Dare you
Invasion of
say-
privacy is lost.
Has the menacing capability reduced?
Absolutely, 100%. Those days are long gone.
Is that,
long
is that a
gone.
good thing?
That's I think for the best, probably.
But it led to good times.
It was like there was some great chat
like
that came
you're
from
here panicking, right? Because like the boys have just seen this chick pop up on your friends, or you've added this chick on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you know the next day at school. You gotta steal yourself because you're copping a grilling.
Yeah.
Nowadays, kids walk in this little. They're coated in fairy floss. They can't get hurt. They don't have to steal themselves for the absolute questioning that comes their way the next day.
But so Snapchat did die. I feel like maybe like around when we hit uni around then. I feel like people dropped off it. I stayed on it the entire time.
Oh, did you?
Because I was sad loser. But then the last few years there's been a resurgence, and again similar with Instagram. Like these younger kids, like they only use they're main to Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok as well. Apparently, again they talk to people on TikTok. Like they message people on TikTok.
TikTok's now got a good messaging feature, and I think
I think it's got the worst messaging feature.
No, but I'm sorry, like the idea, like the overall messaging, like UI, it's trash. I get that. But like the actual idea, constantly sending videos, talking about that, and then he just naturally goes into a conversation.
I don't talk. I just send videos, get likes. They send videos. I like them.
And that's it.
That's
we
pretty
call
much
it a
my
day.
Business only.
Yeah, business only. Send me the funny videos. I don't want to discuss them.
Exactly.
We'll discuss them in person.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Be Real? Sorry, go on, Sen. What were you
No, I was
saying?
going to say my cousin's the biggest culprit of it. He would send videos and then he would comment on them as well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just here to see the videos
Yeah.
only. Anyway, so what's Be Real?
Be Real. Ever heard of that app?
No.
This is new. So it's like basically you download this app. It's called Be Real. It sends you a notification at a random time during the day, and you have to take a photo and send it to this app. And so your friends basically you just share what you're doing at that moment.
Okay.
And basically the premise behind it is if I take a photo of, let's say, my app showed me Be Real notification comes on now. I take a photo of the podcast. They see the front camera and they see the back camera as well. So they see me and the image.
Oh, right.
In
Also,
one.
it takes off both sides.
Both sides photo.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mate, Be Real, dude. Get on it.
That's
It seems like a vibe.
That's might need to hop on the stock market for that as well. Put
Yeah.
some little money in that.
How long has this been around for?
I think this is it's gotten very popular recently.
Okay.
Like my partner, she used to be on this ages ago. Told me to download. I'm like, no, this sounds so dumb. She literally has 2 friends who she's being real with. But now every man of their dog is.
I'm not a fan of the name. I'm not a fan of the name. Like
It's Be Real, dude.
No, but when
None of
I
this
heard
curation
that,
nonsense.
No, but when I heard that, I was like, "Is this some sort of therapeutic kind of app? Like, what is this? Be Real, you know? When you hear Snapchat, Instagram, you know what's up. You know what's up.
know those apps.
Nah, but come on, Be Real is not a good name. I think for that purpose,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think that works. But I'll download it. Actually,
Okay,
sounds quite
good.
nice.
Yeah, let's do it.
But a couple more things I wanted to bring up as well. Their slang, I just don't understand it, honestly. Common, ratio, L.
The for real, the FR, those come out a lot. NGLs, the caps. No shot
But I
is
think
a
it's
big one.
No shot, dude. That's I
I've
like
never
it.
heard that. But I feel like we've started to use some of their slang as well.
Yeah.
But is this going to be how when you see the hello fellow kids? Is that is that us trying to use their slang?
I am using no shot a lot.
No shot is a good one.
Yeah,
I actually really like the slang that's coming out these days.
I like it as well, but some of it I just don't understand it.
Mate, just salt and pepper it into your language. It kind of slaps.
The one that I use the most now is instead of the laugh emoji, the skull. And I think that's hilarious. I genuinely think that's hilarious. That is so funny.
Skull is called. This is what TikTok brought out though. TikTok was the merchant for all these.
Well, that's how I've figured out
what the
all
skull
this
means.
all the slang. Really, I haven't I have no there's no young people in my
There are
life.
also
so,
some racially motivated emojis. out
What?
there on
What?
TikTok,
I haven't seen that.
Like the baby face one.
Yeah.
The
Okay, no, I've seen
farmer
that.
one. Like, be careful.
Wait, so I haven't heard this skull thing. So
What do you mean?
I've seen the skull thing, but
Yeah.
isn't it supposed to represent like yikes? I thought it was a yikes.
It's like I died laughing at this sort of thing.
Oh, I've been reading comments.
Maybe, I don't know. We're about to get flamed.
Yeah.
Who knows? We sound like such boomers right now. I feel like us using TikTok is like how when our parents started using Facebook.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck,
Yeah.
we gotta move from this.
Yeah, they send you random videos, but in our case, it's just videos that we like. That's
Yeah.
all it is, you know? Maybe that's all it is.
Yeah, like TikTok. TikTok is a younger thing, but I keep saying things like. So there was this video where it's like now the old people have started to move to TikTok, and then it was like a how to get famous on TikTok. And it's like now you got to cater for the old people, and then on the slide it was people born from 1998 onwards, and I was like, this hurts to be classified
We're no
as the
longer
older
with it,
generation.
boys. We're not with the kids anymore. That's a sus statement. But also another thing as well, like, so just going on the social media thing, when I was like in the UK, my cousins don't use Facebook either. They all use WhatsApp. That's like their main messaging tool. I thought that was just for brown curry aunties and uncles, like to share gossip and stupid good morning pictures with me.
Yeah.
But not like a main messaging. But that's like they don't use Messenger at all. They use Instagram and WhatsApp. That's like their main.
The thing is, like, everything's owned by Facebook. Like,
That's true.
Facebook,
That is
WhatsApp, Instagram.
Meta's all
Meta's
that.
taken it.
Yeah.
But I still don't. I use WhatsApp now. Like, people have started using it within my life and started using it. But like, it's a bit confusing to me because there's like ticks that I don't know what they mean.
So if
One
it's
tick, 2 ticks, yeah.
Yeah.
so one tick means it's been sent. Two grey ticks means it's been delivered.
Delivered.
2 blue ticks means it's been read. And if you swipe right on it, you can see who's read it.
See, why can't just a nice little scene with the the avatars of the people who've seen it?
This might be very boomerish, but just give me one platform. One platform for everyone. That's all I want to use.
Nice monopoly.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let if it's Instagram, whatever, one platform that can do those 10-second snaps.
Yep.
That brings back the best friend feature. That's stories. That gives you the Snapchat currency, whatever those coins that they use. Bring in microtransactions in it as well. Why
Isn't
not?
there already? They Snapchat Premium.
Yeah, they
Have
have
you seen that?
microtransaction. Yeah, and then
What
bring
do
the
you get
shorts
with that?
feature in it as well. Why not?
Snapchat Premium, you can pin someone as your best friend.
Yeah.
It's a bit stupid. But then I think there was a few other features, but the biggest one was ghost trails. So if you have your Snap Maps on, so you can show your location, you can literally see where people have been on a daily basis. Like it'll show you their legit path, where they've gone.
That's crazy though. When you
That's
download
too
that
much.
app, you're basically accepting that, that kind of data can be collected. Like
It's
that's
all right.
It's
okay,
It's
dude.
all right.
Also, just quietly as well, I don't know if you guys saw this during the week, but TikTok have like said that the Chinese government can access their data. And so the Australian government are thinking of blocking TikTok. So boys,
So I'm telling you, one platform, that's all we need.
well, firstly, we might be off that platform soon. So,
Why is the Chinese government data collection worse than the American government data collection?
well, that's what
is-
all the comments were saying when I was reading through it.
Inherently racist.
It's because we're allies with the US.
I'm allies with China.
Me personally, I'm
Me personally,
China.
I'm a China guy.
Alrighty, boys, that brings us to the end of this Miguel Less episode. Let us know if you enjoyed it. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back again next week. We'll see. But we are up to 125 ratings on Spotify, boys.
Run it up.
Slowly but surely we're getting there, but we want to ramp it up. So, guys, if you're a new listener, give us a 5-star rating if you haven't on Spotify. If you have already, get your friends and family to do it. And if you're not listening on Spotify, if you're on Apple Podcasts, give us a 5-star rating. Otherwise, you can find our stuff on YouTube, Instagram at Critical Banter. You can find us on TikTok at Critical Banter. You can also find us on Amazon Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Who knows? But anyway, we'll catch you guys next week.